All right. Hey, Virgo. All right. Hey, Virgo. How you doing? Welcome back to my channel, Spicy Tarot. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Please like, comment, and subscribe so this message gets across to those who need to hear it at this time. Keep in mind, these are general messages. Everything will not resonate with you. Everything may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment in the comment sections down below. You already know what it is. I love to hear the feedback. And if you want to get a personal reading with me, Virgo, my website will be in the description box below. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. The angel number that came out for you today is angel number 5. The presence of 5 suggests that major changes should be on the horizon or could be on the horizon. If you've been feeling stuck, stiff, or inspired, observing this as an angel number, either within a set of 3, 4, or within a pattern, reveals that the massive shift may be in the works. Okay, Virgo, so plain and simple, you're going through a lot of changes. I feel like these are drastic changes. These are not minor changes. These are major changes. These could be changes about where you live. These could be changes in your friend group. This could be changes about where you're working, Virgo. For some of y'all, these are changes that's happening on the in and the outside of you. That's why I said that these are not minor changes, because I feel like every area of your life is being affected by whatever this change is. Whether that's good or bad. Just a little quick PSA. I'm probably going to be doing live readings probably this whole week because it's something going on with my phone. I feel like this is just energy that's trying to block me from putting out the message. So, we got to figure out another way. If there's a will, there is a way. And as a Virgo myself, we got to figure that out. So the song that came out for you today is called Black Cloud by NBA Youngboy. For some of y'all, you can see like there is something or someone, either this is you're in this black cloud and you're finding your way out, or this is somebody else that's in your energy field, around your energy field, that is a black cloud. You can see it. You're aware of it, and you know that you too cool for that shit. And I don't mean like cool girl, cool boy, jock shit. I mean like everything about you, like your peace. If it's disrupting your peace, like I've been on chill mode for a long time. I'm not gonna allow a situation like this to take me out of my element. Maybe it has been. And you're starting to realize that people will do anything for clout. Okay, people will do anything. They'll pretend to fuck with you. And spirit, right now, Virgo, I feel like only thing you care about right now outside of your family is yourself. And that's just, I'm sorry, cross watchers, if y'all are hit, please holler so I can go ahead and dismiss you. Because right now, it's all about the Virgo. It's all about the Virgo. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're having a great day. It's, what time is it? It's 1:45 where I am. So I hope your day is starting off well. Right now, it's all about the Virgo. And Virgo, if you have not been paying attention to yourself, Spirit is getting ready to force you to. Like, I'm seeing that these changes are going to be so big that you literally will not have time for anything negative, anything that's going to distract you, hinder you, get in your way. And I'm also talking to myself. Like, before I did this, I did Cancer reading and I did Aquarius. And it really got on my nerves how I was able to do the whole 24 minutes of Aquarius reading with my, with my video camera, how I usually post it. And then it's like every time I'm trying to do these next couple of readings, it no storage. Like, this is a brand new ass phone. So I just had to get my mind right. And it kind of got on my nerves. I'm like, you know what? Let me get on live because this is going to get out, period. Good afternoon, California. I'm in Atlanta. Hi. Hello. I hope everybody, let's go ahead and get into it then, because y'all waiting on me. But yes, Virgo, I feel like right now it's all about you. Like, I feel like there is this energy, this dark energy, this negative energy, this depressive energy that keeps calling on you, keeps pulling on you. For some of y'all, this is somebody else in your energy that's pulling on your energy. You could have had a sexual soul tie with this person, some type of connection with them to where they keep calling out to you. Like, you may randomly think about somebody, but this may be somebody who you shouldn't even be thinking about. And I feel like that energy is like making you want to go towards it. But Spirit is saying, nah, you see that they'll do anything for clout. And Spirit is saying that you got way too much going for yourself. So that's why Spirit, for some of y'all, is forcing you to only care about yourself right now. I feel like by forcing you to only care about yourself, he could be doing things through people so that you see that they're not supposed to be around you. So that could be multiple betrayals. That could be you having to separate, split up. That could be you having to leave certain things. Oh my God. In the dust, endings. So the overall energy of this reading for you, Virgo, is ending, separation, stopping something. Okay, you got to stop over it. Time to go and need it. This ending was necessary for you to boss up. Now, Virgo, I could talk to y'all very blunt. Let me see what this thing say real quick. Okay, I see. I could talk to y'all really blunt because I feel like y'all can take it. Unless you don't want to boss up and you want to stay in that energy with the rest of these bums, I definitely suggest that you just allow these things to close out, because this is the only way that you're going to get to this next step. It's the only way that you're going to get to this next step. I feel like with this energy, Virgo, you're being called to boss up. You're being called to move forward. Okay? What? Why would you say that? Oh my God. Okay, let's get into it. Yeah, Virgo, I feel like there is a lot of haters in your energy. Okay, I feel like there is a lot of people that don't like the fact that you're cutting them off. You're going in a different direction. You're doing what's best for you, because this is putting you back into that. Some of y'all kind of took your crown off and you went around these little buffoons and started to buffoon with them. And now you picked your crown back up and said that I'm not doing that anymore. And that's good. That's okay. It happens to the best of us. Don't allow it to get to a point where you feel like, at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. So Spirit is just letting you know, in order for you to boss up and move forward, you got to go through these endings. Whatever these endings may be. This may be a new job, having to quit your old job, or going through some type of you getting fired or being laid off. For some of y'all, this may be relationships with toxic people that had no intentions on changing their behaviors or their ways. Maybe you took on some of their negative traits. Okay, and I feel like this energy is just trying to teach you and show you that sometimes you do got to say that you're better than certain shit. I'll say both. All right, bottom of the deck, you guys set your course. Bottom of the deck, you guys set your course. The number 22 could be significant. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan, the right direction. So this is that 2 of Wands energy. This is you kind of like focusing on what's next for you. This is you having to make a decision about what path you want to go down. Virgo, let me tell you this, because I feel the need to. Life happens. And I know that we try to be perfect. Y'all know I'm a Virgo too. We try to do things. We do really try to do things the right way the first time around, because we really don't. We can watch another person ruin their life and be like, okay, I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to go that way. Or we can go through certain experiences. And I know that we have tried to avoid certain things at all costs. But sometimes, Virgo, some things cannot be avoided. Some things you have to go through, because if you don't, then that next level you get to, you won't be able to slay that dragon or that devil. You know, you won't be able, because you had to learn a vital lesson now. Because let's just say, for example, you're 19 and you did something really stupid, or you feel like it's really stupid. It's good for you to do it now while you're younger than versus in your 40s when you're still making the same mistakes, because at least by the time you're 40, if you went through it when you're 19, you know what it looks like. You understand? You can see what it is and if it's good for you or not. All right, so you got never jam today in reverse, Virgo. So this is you no longer breaking your promises to yourself. This is you no longer allowing people to overpromise and underdeliver in your life, because if they do, it's next subject. You're not allowing, and I feel like this is more so for yourself. For some of y'all, you have promised yourself certain things, and then you went back on certain things that you said. And I feel like now with follow your own good advice, you're learning to trust yourself. You're learning to listen to yourself. Some of y'all have had to really take a look in the mirror, or you may have had spirit had to tap that ass a few times, you know, get your mind right. Some of y'all may have had like a relative, a mother figure. Okay, this could be a grandmother, an auntie, a father figure, somebody that stepped in to tell you like, hey, you need to get your shit together. For some of y'all, this is you. You have to be, sometimes you have to be your, because sometimes we don't grow up with the best parents. Some of y'all do this to yourself. You parent yourself to the point where sometimes you beat yourself up. And that's not what spirit wants you to do. Spirit definitely wants you to acknowledge your wrongs and acknowledge the things that you've done, that you've allowed, and then make peace with it so that you can move forward. But spirit don't want you to talk to yourself negatively, call yourself all type of names, Virgo. Go through it, understand it, learn from it, and move on. That's the energy that I'm getting. With no need to fear. Some of y'all may have had to really, you've had to get some type of reality check because some of y'all lost yourself. Some of y'all started doing things that weren't really you, and spirit had to step in and show you who you truly are. Maybe you were accepting things that you would never accept a year ago or 2 years ago. Maybe somebody came in at your most lowest or vulnerable time and they played on that. You know, sometimes we slip. With no need to fear, spirit is saying that you are good. Remember how powerful you are. So that's that pep talk. This is all about you and spirit right now, Virgo. This is all about you and spirit. As long as you keep your promise to yourself, spirit will keep their promise to you. I feel like they will always be here, Virgo. Some of y'all have a mother or a grandmother figure on the other side that you may have had a dream about. Okay, for some of y'all, this is a father. But it's like this person may have gave you like a spiritual talking to or a spiritual ass whooping, like getting your mind right, getting your act together, like, because maybe some of y'all was falling into that. Like, you know what? Maybe this is just my life now. And maybe a year or 2 years ago, you would have never accepted defeat. You know, you would have went out swinging. If somebody or if something wanted to take you out, just know they was gonna lose a few coins on the way down too. Like, you know, and I feel like Virgo, sometimes things just happen. And I feel like spirit had to step into a situation to redirect you, to give you a stern lesson, a stern talking to. For some of y'all, this is somebody on the physical. And for others of y'all, this is yourself. Having to snap yourself back into reality and be like, hold the fuck up. The devil thought he had me, baby. The devil thought he had me. But that's not the case. Now, let me say this too in the comments. I'm doing Virgo right now. I'm doing Virgo. Any questions that we're doing needs to be pertaining to the reading. Next, I don't know who I'm doing next. Let's just focus on who we doing now. We don't want to bring any extra energy that don't need to be there. So whoever that is, what is that, Layla, that keeps asking me to take the question, don't be rude, because somebody else is on here trying to get some type of guidance. Don't distract me. What's the overall energy with endings? Friendship, team, connection, network. Something in your life that you may have been working towards, or people that you are working with, is ending so that you can meet the people that is needed in your life. I feel like the people, the things, the situations that are falling apart right now are meant to fall apart. The number 72 could be significant. You could be seeing 999. Virgo season will be significant. By Virgo season, I feel like something will, from now till Virgo season, things will be falling apart. Friendships that you thought will be around forever, people that are seasonal will be leaving. As the seasons change, so will the groups of people that you start to hang around. I feel like you're moving from one crowd to the next. It's like you're being, this honestly is going to feel like magic. It's going to feel like you don't know how this happened. It's just going to be very mysterious. Like, you're not going to know how to explain how you were levitated out of a situation that was meant to destroy you into something that brought you family, that brought you spiritual connections, that brought you everlasting love. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting. And yeah, with disturbance in reverse, the same things that were able to throw you off, distract you, hinder you, will not be able to touch you. It won't be able to affect you, because you're going to be around. And for some of y'all, this friendship is your spirit team, supporting you, helping you on the back end. Like, nothing is going to be able to come in and infiltrate again. I feel like that was the lesson. Something was trying to infiltrate what you were doing, what you were trying to do, Virgo. And I feel like the lesson was learned. What's coming in for Virgo after this ending? What's coming in for Virgo after this ending? Okay. Two of Pentacles reverse. You may feel unstable for a second. Maybe you may feel a little all over the place. Maybe you may feel like there are some things that you just can no longer juggle, and you just can't have it on your plate anymore. Yeah, this is this energy. For some of y'all, maybe you were trying to multitask, do a lot of things at one time. You're not going to be able to do this right now. You're going to have to focus on you. That's the energy. Like, if you was trying to give to this, give to that, and save a little for yourself at the end, I have to give everything to me and then save a little bit left for that. Because you don't really have anything else to give. With the King of Swords, this is you cutting out anything that's unstable, anything that makes you feel like you are not planted on the ground. Both feet are not on the ground. Some of y'all are going to be very, very blunt. I see you in this energy. The King of Swords is somebody that's stern, very serious, but they know how to communicate what it is they want. They know what it is that they need to say. They're very disciplined. So this is not the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords may argue with you, talk shit, and tell you about yourself a little bit, and really read your ass down. The King of Swords, they're going to say something one time, and I'm not saying it no more. And after this point, if you're still contacting me, if you're still bothering me, that you can't give them any life. It's something, this King of Swords is somebody who does not get easily distracted. This is somebody who is tunnel vision. Okay? How is this energy going to make Virgo feel? Page of Swords reverse. So for some of y'all, you're going to feel kind of like a little confused. Like, you're not going to have all of the knowledge. Like, where do I go from here? Like, for the first time in a long time, maybe, Virgo, you may not have the answers. You may not know exactly what to say, how to say it, how to go about a situation. Some of y'all may feel a little in the dark. You may feel like this may be bad news to you. Or for some of y'all, it's like you're not really going to be in the mood to talk. It's kind of like you're going to be really focused on your finances, your health. For some of y'all, you're going to be focused on the things that you are giving to, the investments. You're going to be focused on how to be more dependable, how to get yourself in this energy where you're more comfortable. Yeah, to get more money. That's the energy. I feel like you're going to be focused on money. What's the outcome of this situation for Virgo? The Four of Wands, exactly. So you're not really sure what's going to happen after this ending. This could have been something that was going on for a while. Whatever this was that you were into for a long time. And I feel like this is the energy of you not really knowing where this is taking you. You may see this as bad news at first, but I feel like the outcome is you being stable. You being able to celebrate, you being in this energy, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, I just saw, like being balanced with your masculine and feminine energy. I also feel like there's going to be somebody that wants to spoil you. Okay, or this could be you spoiling yourself. Some of y'all could be moving or relocating. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that don't know your address, confirmation, that don't know what it is that you're doing. Like, you're going to be partying a little bit more, kind of having a little bit more fun, doing things for you in like a celebratory energy. And it's going to be easier to see how to make something profit, how to make something grow. Like, maybe at first you couldn't really see past something, and now you're gonna see like, okay, it was more simple than I thought type of energy. Clarify the Two of Pentacles reverse for Virgo. So Virgo, you're gonna get some sort of unexpected money. I feel like there's gonna be some money that comes towards you with the Six of Pentacles when you feel unstable. So after this ending, after whatever this is that's ending in your life, this could be some type of friendship, some type of collaboration, or a relationship, okay? I feel like whatever this is that was causing instability, you could be getting ready to get some type of support, money from this. You could be getting ready to get some type of payout from this. Whatever this is, I feel like this is going to come in quickly. And I feel like also you're going to get a lot more knowledge about how you can speak it into existence. Like you're going to start to see how powerful you really are. The Knight of Swords wanted to come out, but I feel like that's the energy of you being more confident. Like money is going to start to flow to you a lot easier than it was before. I also feel like you're going to get something that you didn't realize that you already had. Oh, I feel like I needed to sneeze. I guess not. Okay. So I feel like you're going to get some type of good news when it comes down to your finances at a point where you feel unstable, when you feel stagnant, when you're not sure. I feel like you're going to get some type of money. This is going to catch you off guard and it's going to come right on time. Clarify this King of Swords energy. The King of Wands. Virgo, I feel like you're going to be really disciplined too, whether you're in your masculine or your feminine energy. This is you being, I feel like whether you're masculine or feminine, you're going to be in this masculine energy. Very dominant, very in control, very level-headed, communicating what needs to be communicated, not saying too much, not saying what needs to be said, taking the actions that need to be taken, being very focused on what it is that you want, on your goals, on the things that you're passionate about. Virgo, I also see that there could be a masculine that is going to come towards you to try to have a conversation with you. I feel like this person could be trying to wait on the perfect time with the Wheel of Fortune, but I don't think anything is going to come from this situation with the Eight of Pentacles reverse. For some of y'all, you could be cutting off a job, deciding to go, I almost said rogue, but deciding to go independent, go your own route. You want to do something different. Clarify the Page of Swords reverse for how is this going to make Virgo feel. Temperance reverse. Yeah, you may feel really agitated, really annoyed, like kind of like just frustrated, ready to kind of explode. Like something is going to annoy you, Virgo. Something is going to really piss you off. I feel like for some of y'all, there could be somebody that's being messy, trying to start gossip. I feel like too, if somebody comes, this is what I'm getting to, Virgo. Somebody's going to come and disrupt your peace. It's going to really get on your nerves because you feel like you said what needs to be said. You feel like at this point, why are you still here? Like I just saw the y'all know the Jocelyn rug when they be like, oh, why is you here? That's the energy that I'm getting. Like you're gonna be really irritated. I feel like you're gonna be easily frustrated, Virgo. Try not to go off on anybody, or if you feel yourself getting into this mood, because you could be experiencing some bad news. You may feel confused, and not knowing something will kind of set you off a little bit, like put you on that like. You could go either way. Like you could chill and not say anything at all, or you could go up and explode and really take it there. And I feel like Spirit is kind of trying to warn you about this. Clarify Temperance in reverse. What's going to have Virgo in this energy? Eight of Pentacles reverse. So for some of y'all, this could be work. This could be you having to quit a job. A job is not going anywhere. They're not paying you what you feel like you deserve. Or you could be working more hours, not getting paid for those hours, or doing more work around the office and not, or whatever it is, and not feeling like you're not getting something out of it. For some of y'all, you're deciding to call something quits. Like you just feel like it's a waste of time and it's a dead end. It's like not gaining any clarity when it comes down to your finances, when it comes down to some money. For some of y'all, you got to go back to the drawing board, because I feel like this is really going to annoy you. It's really going to frustrate you because something is just not working out. And it's like, why is this not working? For some of y'all, somebody may try to come towards you and antagonize you. Clarify the Four of Wands for the outcome. The Five of Cups reversed. Yeah, Spirit is saying you're not going to be regretful for leaving something out in the cold. Like, I know that if you just lost a job out of nowhere, Spirit is saying that you're going to be compensated. If a relationship just ended, a friendship just ended, like it's going to really take you by surprise and it's going to really irritate you. So I'm trying to warn you now not to don't even explode, because I feel like in the end, it's going to be worth leaving something out in the cold. You're not going to have to cry over spilled milk. You're not going to be dwelling over it because you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be in this energy where you're stable. You just don't see it yet. You don't see it yet. You may feel kind of like you're walking alone right now, but you are not. What is Spirit trying to do for Virgo right now with this ending? Oh, Virgo. Ten of Cups. Spirit is trying to bring you wish fulfillment. Whether this is a relationship, a career change, a new home, children, like marriage. Spirit is trying to bring you what you really want. Like, you may have thought like this was all it was. This was it for you. But this is not really what was promised. This was, whatever this was some bullshit. Because I could feel it. I haven't even really dived deep into it because I feel like the Virgos that I'm communicating with right now has kind of already went through the mess. Like, the bullshit is behind you right now. It's like the aftermath of getting through the, you know, when something explodes and you walk through at the end, you walk out the building and it's like all of this residue and fog. It's like getting through the fog part that's getting on your fucking nerves because you've already been through the other shit. So Spirit is trying to bring something in towards you that you will truly cherish, that will last, that will emotionally feel and satisfy you, that will make you happy, like truly happy. Like, the image that you had in your head is something specifically about maybe 2 to 6 years ago where you placed yourself, where you put yourself, because you had yourself on some type of pedestal. Something happened, you went through something, stayed in something too long, and then it kind of like just spit you out in a way, if that makes sense. And then you thought like this was it, like maybe this is my life, maybe this is my karma. Like, you even started to say something like that, like, and Spirit is like, baby, no, this is not your life. What is the advice for Virgo as they go through this, as they get to this wish fulfillment? 6 of Cups reverse. Spirit is wanting you to release the past, and Spirit is letting you know, confirmation, off rip, you may feel a little trigger. They are letting you know you are going to feel a little trigger. You are going to give you some memories that you really don't, that you could do without. You are going to, you know, there is going to be things that surface, but Spirit wants you to release the past and commit yourself to holding back, being patient, Four of Pentacles, not telling everybody what your moves are, your business, really holding yourself back from whatever is trying to call you towards that dark cloud. Whether that's depression, whether that's an abusive relationship, whether that's a job that didn't pay you well, whatever that dark cloud, dark space energy is, Spirit is wanting you to commit yourself to focus on the bigger picture. Okay? Yes, Hierophant. You're being led right now, Virgo. Some of y'all may be in counseling. You could be really reserved about going to counseling. Maybe you don't feel like, you know, maybe you don't feel comfortable, because if you see the back of this picture of the Four of Pentacles, oh, I just saw the Ten of Wands reverse. I'm going to show y'all. There's a lot of like baggage and stuff back here. And then she's holding on to this stuff in here. So there's baggage behind you, baggage inside the bag. Eyes are closed. Head is turned to the side. It's kind of like, how can I trust you with my secrets? How can I trust you with my dirt that I've done and things that were done to me? I don't know you like that. Like, I don't trust you. You know, how do I know if I give you this can of worms that you're not going to spill the beans? Like, it's something about really being reserved, holding on to a lot of hurt and a lot of things that have happened to you subconsciously, consciously, and having to really commit yourself to a different life. Virgo, it's something about you needing to kind of go back to your morals, your values, your traditions. If you're in counseling right now, I feel like it's going to be a hell of a road, but you are going to invest. It's going to be slow movement, but I feel like the more you get into this, the more it's going to be revealed to you, the clearer things are going to be. You're going to be able to kind of really understand how you're feeling. You're going to really understand why you and your behavior has, you know how when something happens to you, something happens to us, yeah, you got the Two of Swords reverse and the Hermit. You know how when something happens to us and we might be like, okay, I'm never fucking with another Pisces again. Let's just use that as an example. And it was just kind of like, it traumatized you in a way, because at that point, I'm not gonna act like I've never said something like that, like I'll never fuck with another Pisces or so and so again. And it's like you kind of close yourself off from all of it, and everything is not bad. It's just that one apple that was bad. And I feel like you're starting to see, especially if you're in counseling or mentorship or something like that, you're starting to see why you do what you do. And it's kind of helping you break certain habits that you may not have known was there. Well, damn. Yeah, I saw that too. And I was just like, okay. Like, why would you even say that? Okay, let's see. Let's get into career for Virgo. Let's get into career for Virgo. See what they need to hear. And this is not just career. I also would use this in every day-to-day routines. I haven't used these cards in a long time. But I feel like this could be about if you're an entrepreneur, if you work a regular 9 to 5, and like in everyday life. Okay, right now this is for Virgo. Like this right here, what we doing is for Virgo. So when I come back on live, I don't know who I'm doing next, but y'all just stay tuned. Let's stay focused on one thing at a time. Spirit, what's the message for Virgo in career? Because if we was doing Aries and somebody came in and was like, oh, do Virgo, it would be irritate you. What else? All right, and what's the overall? Flow. All right, so the overall energy, Virgo, is flow. Get more done by entering the state of flow. Completely and joyfully focus on what you're working on without multitasking. So for this energy, Virgo, Spirit is wanting you to focus on, again, one thing at a time. That's the energy of you don't have time to try to do like this and then do that and save a little bit for yourself. You're going to have to get one thing, whether that's yourself, a project, all of your attention. You cannot try to go back and forth between this thing and that thing, because it's really going to burn you out. Especially you're in this energy right now. It's very, very vulnerable, very easily agitated. So don't do too much. Okay. All right. You got to slow down. Sometimes you need to slow down, get out of overwhelm, refresh, regroup in order to speed up your results. Yep. You got master, sail, position, entertain, and I don't take these in reversals, so that's why I just did that. And then you got step up. So Virgo, with this energy, Spirit is really wanting you to kind of like stop trying to go through something so quick. Because I'm telling you, whatever this change is that's happening for you will not be quick. It is something that's going to really not only change the trajectory of your life, but your path, like your behaviors, the patterns. Like you are going to be you might as well just say a new person, a new and improved Virgo. Like this is going to really transmute you in a different way. So Spirit is trying to get you to get to a point where you slow down, take your foot off the gas for a second, and just be still. Just allow yourself to go through the motions of what you're going through. If you're having a bad day, if you feel like you need to cry, honor those emotions. Don't sit in the pity party all day, but honor those emotions and then start your day. You know, like really over these next couple of weeks, I feel like maybe even the next month, Virgo, you need to really be focused on kind of really pulling your energy back into you, because I feel like a lot of things had your energy. A lot of things could have been, you know, really overwhelming you, distracting you, throwing you off, and you were in too many places at one time, and you're only one person, Virgo, and it's only 24 hours in a day. And you can only do so much. Like, that's the energy, and spirit is wanting you to get to a place where you are at peace. You can't be at peace when you're trying to avoid having to go through what needs to happen. With master, this is that energy of slowing down, because if you slow down, you'll be able to master your emotions, especially in a professional setting, especially if you're an entrepreneur and you deal with day-to-day people, day-to-day customers, 9 to 5. You have to be able to have a control over your emotions and master your thoughts on a day-to-day basis and able to be successful. You can only do that if you be still. Okay, with Sail, spirit is wanting you to embrace kind of like doing something different, doing something new. Like, if you used to being at home all the time, Virgo, it may be time for you to get out of that hermit energy, step out of that shell, and kind of put yourself on the forefront, put yourself out there. Okay, it's really important after you get to a point of you mastering, because I'm seeing this is in steps. And you can't skip a step. That's the energy that I'm picking up. I didn't pick this up for anybody else. You have to do yours in a specific way in order to get to the end goal of being step in that position where you're in a higher ups, if that makes sense. Okay, spirit is wanting you to get to a point where you are back being the expert in the room. Because right now, Virgo, I think you're the student. I think you are starting back at zero, really getting to know yourself again, introducing yourself to the lessons that you've learned and applying those lessons. Spirit is wanting you to get back into this energy so you can put yourself back into position. Here we are, to be this expert, to hold your power, to know your power, know when to exert, know when to pull back. Spirit is trying to get you to this point where you are back in that pedestal with that crown on, okay? With entertain, I feel like spirit is wanting you to find different ways to kind of, especially if you have your own business, but find different ways to grab people's attention. If you're used to being a comedian, maybe, I'm just trying to throw something out there. If you're used to being a comedian, maybe try to sing more, or if you're used to being a singer, maybe go for dance. If you're used to dance, go for art. Like, start to apply yourself in things that you may not be the best at, so that you can overall be, perfect, quote unquote, because nobody is perfect. But get back to that space where you feel like you are every woman or every man, or you can do it all by yourself. And this is when you'll be in this position of step up to being able to be ready to go out and no longer be incognito. And I feel like whatever hat you wear that day will be the Virgo that you will be. Like, as a Virgo, I know a lot of people don't understand, as a Virgo, we tend to be a lot of people in one body. That's why we want to be so perfect. That's why we always want to, multitask and do this and do that, because we are the jack of all trades. But right now, Virgo, I'm just getting the sense of you kind of having to start over from scratch. But in order for you to do that, you have to build back your momentum. You can't just try to start back at where you left off, because you're not that same Virgo anymore. You don't do things the same. You don't even think the same way anymore. Is there any advice for Virgo? This is good. I feel like you really needed to hear this. It feels very light. Declutter. Create a sacred workspace that you love. Clutter keeps you stuck. Clear it and watch your creativity and abundance flow easily. So Virgo, spirit is wanting you to really clean out your space. For some of y'all, you could need to do some spring cleaning. Like, maybe I'm really getting a sense of some Virgos that's been put up. Like, somebody could have tried to take your light away from you, dim your light. And it puts you in a space where all you could do was go into that shell of where you were comfortable at home or by yourself, or, in that energy. And maybe it's like you kind of need to start over. Like, that's what I keep hearing. Start over. hit the reset button. Some of y'all need to do a deep clean on the house, on whatever your workspace is. Some of y'all may also need to take your workspace out of the house. Like, let's just say, for example, you know, some free workspaces somewhere. You know, they got libraries everywhere, Panera Bread. Maybe go one day, take yourself out of your house, take your computer, your notes, and go sit somewhere. Get your energy back. Get those ideas flowing. Like, really step all the way outside of your comfort zone, because I'm getting that may really help you expand on where it is you want to be. Give me one more for Virgo. Share, video marketing, get your message out, reach more people, and develop a deeper connection with your audience through video. Let them know the real you. For some of y'all, you will really benefit from writing a book or being on a podcast, telling your story, not allowing the suppressor to suppress, and you really being on that forefront, because you never know how many people have been through what you've been through, gone through the things that you've gone through, and they may need that voice. They're not strong enough. They need that advocate. For some of y'all, this is just you starting your own business, being more. Spirit is wanting you to get with the times. Like, you may do door to door. It may be time for you to start doing videos and taking pictures and getting the scenery and really getting that aesthetic going. Okay? And Spirit is also wanting you to continue to listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, and just really focus on the things that will better your life. Right now, I feel like it was a lot of people just distracting you. They'll pretend. They were pretending. They were playing a game. And that was the whole energy of the song, putting this black cloud on you, making it rain every time. Like, it was starting to become like, I feel the energy so deep. It was starting to really, like, you really was starting to kind of give up on yourself. And you know, between the ages of what they say, 24 and 30, pay attention, because that's when people start to give up on themselves. That's when you should go the hardest. So Virgo, I'm proud of you. It really looks like that you have gotten to a place where you being real with yourself now. It's no more games. Like, now it was fun, but that chapter has closed. I feel like you learned a lot. I feel like if you give it time, you will be back where you need to be. But you can't skip a step, because right now you are very, very vulnerable, and it's gonna take for you, like, if you try to get to step up before you slow down, you're gonna fall, because you're not gonna know how to master your emotions, because you're still gonna be in this place where you're ignoring your emotions. You can't sell yourself until you've mastered, because then you can't be in a position. Like, that's I mean, y'all know what it is. Y'all know we do stuff in order. So just do what you know that needs to be done, and continue to face your truth. No matter how hard it is, no matter how embarrassing it may be, own it. Because only you can judge you. Only God can judge you. Whoever else, they're just noise. They just in the background. They're just a fan. They're outside looking in. They don't know what you've been through. They can't step in your shoes. If somebody try to step in your shoes right now, they will fold. That's what's keeping you up. Don't give up on yourself because it's easy. You got 3 routes. You could take the easy way, you could take the hard way, or you could take the way less traveled. Take the way less traveled, because it's less tainted. Motherfuckers ain't pissing in the bushes, trying to set you up at every turn. So Virgo, this was your reading. I really do hope that you just go through the motions. I hope that y'all resonated with this, because it really was a good reading. Let me see something real quick. So because I can't really do too much on my video, and I'm gonna be going live, I think next, I'm gonna do a fire sign, probably Sagittarius, and then I'll do Gemini. So y'all just check back in. I'm doing Sagittarius now. Virgo, I love you. I love you. I love you. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below. If you want a personal reading with me, my website will be in the description box, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.